top 5 ethical ways writers can use AI tools for marketing and promotion. Hello everyone, AI is everywhere, and I mean everywhere. It's in your computer, your social media. Anything that requires technology seems to have AI. But guess what? AI is not just Midjourney or ChatGPT. It's an umbrella term for lots of different tools. Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to computer systems or machines designed to simulate human intelligence, enabling them to perform tasks such as learning, problem solving, and decision making. These systems use algorithms, data processing, and advanced techniques like machine learning and natural language processing to adapt and improve over time. Siri, Alexa, and Hello Google are all using AI to help them understand you. Can we use AI as writers? So this is the second video I am making of this series. I am going to be making 3. One is, can we use AI as writers to write? Can we use AI as writers to promote? Which is this video. How are we promoting our book? We don't want to spend so much, especially when we're independent writers, like me. I am an independent writer. I have a publisher who has a distribution deal with me, but my publishing and promoting rights are all mine. And I don't want to be spending a lot of money. Guess what? AI can make your life easier. Please take note, some of the tools I will be presenting have a free version and a paid version. So about me, I am a writer, an artist, and a teacher. So I am looking at AI as a tool in the lens of a writer, an artist, and a teacher. I have 29 books on Amazon and counting, 4 and counting in draft to digital, a few on my website, a few in fanfiction.net, where I started to post. My first public post is actually in fanfiction.net, and up to now I still get comments and follows. And a lot of other books and stories I have donated around the world. So those are around. And I also ghostwrite for other people. Alrighty, so the first way to use it is for book blurb optimization. You have your story. You have it in a layout. It's ready for publication. Maybe even the book is already published on Draft to Digital, Amazon, Ingram Spark, or wherever you want to put the book. Now what do? You can actually optimize your book blurb, and that will actually help you get more readers. So you can use any of the language learning models like Jasper AI, Copy AI, WriterSonic, and ChatGPT. I tried Copy AI. It was okay. Maybe now they have improvements. I haven't touched it in a few months. ChatGPT, yes, it does help. I put my blurb there and I ask it to, Dear ChatGPT, can you fix this blurb? My audience is, and then you write your audience. It could be like age range of the audience. Let's say 20 to 40-year-old women who love paranormal. Make sure this book blurb sounds inviting and intriguing and very vampire-centric. And press enter, and ChatGPT will actually fix your blurb. But just make sure you do another pass. Don't just copy and paste it as is, because ChatGPT does have some grammatical errors. So you could use any of these tools. There are free versions and there are paid versions. Next, generating social media content. There are websites like Canva. Canva is not necessarily AI, but it does have some AI tools within the platform. Jasper AI is very AI, but it has a lot of tools in it as well. There's also Buffer. Buffer is for scheduling your posts. ChatGPT to generate some social media ideas and the content itself. I also began to use TinyWow. Actually, I've been using TinyWow sporadically since last year. They have around 300 plus tools within that website, and you can use it for free. So feel free to let it generate captions for you, let it generate ideas for you, and you could even use any of the AI generative image generators to make nice images for you. But please check the terms and condition. There are some AI tools that will not allow you to use them in a commercial setting. So posting them on social media for the public is considered commercial. However, if you're posting them for personal, they wouldn't mind. But I know I'm going to use this commercially, so I do look for AI generative tools that will let me use them for commercial purposes. I love Canva. Ever since having Canva, my life has been great. This is not a paid sponsorship. I'm just telling you what I use. There are newer programs out there. I might have to research them and maybe make a new video about that in the future. Audience insight and targeting. Sometimes as writers, we forget this. Even if your book is already with your publisher and they're supposed to be promoting it, you have to also promote it in your own way. Google Analytics is the best. You can use those to find out who exactly are buying your book, who exactly are reading your book. Follower Wonk, I have not tried that yet, or SparkToro. But those are supposed to analyze who you target as an audience. And you need to know who you're targeting. Sometimes as writers, we just want to write. We just want to write what we want to write. We're not really thinking of the audience until we hit the publish button. That's actually me. Because sometimes I really want to say or I want to share a story. And that's the reason why I write in multiple genres. I just really want my stories out there. If it's in my head, I want to write it down. I want people to know about it. Now I've clicked publish. Now I have to know these are the audience for who. Because sometimes Amazon will ask you, not sometimes, all the time, Amazon will ask you your categories. And knowing your audience will help you target those audience. And we have creating trailers and visuals. Nothing captures an audience, but except for trailers and videos. Then we have creating trailers and visuals. People are very visual, even if they are readers. They want to read your book, but at the same time, what captivates them, of course, is something visual. So your cover art will be very important. And trailers actually really help. And they also help in engaging your readers and potential readers. Now, if you don't want to use Midjourney, because Midjourney is not exactly free, there are other image generators out there like Playground, Leonardo, and more. Even TinyWow, you could use their image generator there. There's also Perchance, and for the not so safe for work, there's Unstable Diffusion. However, you're gonna have to pay the premium if you want to use it for commercial. So all the freebie generations cannot be used for freebie or for commercial purposes. Now you have some images. You can use Canva for editing, which I am using right now. And you could also use Animoto, Runway, and others out there. Finally, newsletter personalization. A lot of people are using newsletter. I also have newsletter, but I'm not very consistent, which, by the way, I am prompting myself to use my newsletter with this video. There's MailChimp, which I'm using, Substack, or converter kit. So up to you to use whatever you want. Then you can go to places like TinyWow to generate a very catchy headline. You can use Copy AI to make a few articles, things to share in there. You can generate some images, make it nice, because MailChimp is actually very user-friendly. It feels like you're just making a blog and then sending it to your audience, so very easy to use. A lot of tools right now are there for you to use, and MailChimp is actually for free. You're gonna love it. This is not a paid thing, so I'm just saying there are tools out there which will make your life easier. So please make it your goal to make your life easier. So with that, thank you very much, and I hope you guys use this video to help you make your lives easier. Promote your book to the max. Make it cheaper so you can promote your book more. Make it easier. I think I've been using easier for the last how many minutes now, because it does. Once upon a time, we didn't have any of these tools. You had to know Photoshop. You had to have Photoshop or borrowed somebody's laptop who had Photoshop. You had to use a lot of other tools in a roundabout way to do this, and it could get quite expensive if you don't have friends or family who already had them. So now we have them at our fingertips. Most of the tools that I told you about are free or have free version. Take advantage of those because some of the apps began charging money. So if you want to contact me or you want to see if I have more videos, I will have some on YouTube. Maybe the long form videos will not be on TikTok, but they will be posted in Facebook. This is my Amazon. I'm going to show you guys, and I hope you help me out here. Some of them are image generated, but I have painted over them. Example, this manananggal over here in Moonlight Eclipse. The AI doesn't really want to give me a manananggal. Why? Because it thinks it's violent, because, you know, it's only half a person. So I put the skirt on, just so it's not weird looking. And you know how AI has some hard time drawing hands? I had to draw those hands. I had to correct those boobs, and I had to correct that face. So why didn't I just paint something? I needed that style. That's not the style that I usually make. So I had to generate that. Same thing with Dimensional Eclipse. So I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe for more.